All right. It's been a while. 6 days. But well. Sadly, they were needed. But a lot of things have happened since we last met. So, I have plenty of things to talk about. Let's see. But just so you're assured, I am perfectly fine. Right here, I had some overheating problems regarding the GPUs, but nothing to worry about. Temps never went above 76, 77, but that was cutting it a bit close. Also the power supply. But well, fortunately with some small adjustments, I was able to control the temperatures and well, yeah, ensuring system stability, because my power supply fortunately has enough power to take care of these two beasts. But well, ladies and gentlemen, it's my utmost pleasure to be back with all of you to continue showcasing, as you can see right here, Shadows Awakening, one of the most forgotten games, one of the most forgotten isometric action RPG games in the last couple of years. This final version was released in 2018. Remember, don't play Shadows Heretic Kingdoms, because that's version 1.0 or 1.0. And give me a sec. And perfect. And we continue with the analysis for this gem. Released in 2019, as I've been mentioning, one of the most forgotten isometric action RPG games. Besides, it's ironic because today is the release date for the remake of Diablo 2. But well, that one doesn't need any kind of showcase at all. Perfect. 70 degrees, that's great, all things considered. I mean, it's not great, but it's not ideal. It's not the ideal situation, but is under control. Fortunately, is under control. Considering the fact that I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't have two GPUs like that, one so close to the other one. But well, last time, sorry, it's been 6 days, forgive me, but I'm a bit lost. What did we have to do? The main quest, of course, we had to stop the werewolf berserks. We had completed here the lost cargo quest. We had completed the lost cargo quest. Alright, and we reached Yeah, and we had begun chapter number 3. Okay. In which we just have the main quest because we... No, here we have a call for arms. Collect all of the Timurian weapons Langdak asked for. Alright. Okay, so we will mark that and we'll begin with that one, and we just have the main quest. Then perfect. Perfect. Okay. It's nice to be back. So I had some quest items. No, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Right, we need to get that second seal to finish the puzzle. Yes, for that second side quest of Kogok Aak. Yeah. We need solve the mysteries. We were doing this puzzle, I remember. Alright. So we had the talk. Last thing we did was we began chapter 3 and we talked to the border captain, which was the Tsar's lover. Alright. And we had to proceed through Timuria. Alright. Don't worry, it's all coming back. Slowly but surely, it's all coming back to me. And
I smell trouble.
Did I limit the frame rate? Yes, 60. Alright, perfect.
These forests were the heart and soul of my land.
Perfect.
In the spring, the glades rang with the laughter of our cubs. In the autumn, the leaves were a patchwork of gold, red, and brown. You have not seen such beauteous wilds back then, before the curse.
There is dark magic here now. An ancient bane has been unfettered. Can you not feel it?
I can. Every living thing in the wilds has been twisted by the Conclave's war magic.
Even my family, with all their imperious cruelty, would not have countenanced such transgression.
Let's see here. Alright, looks like even though I was absent for 6 days, the configuration is working perfectly. Alright, the stream seems to be quite smooth. Let me move it a bit more. Let me move the character, the puppet a bit more. Alright. Perfect 60, rock solid and perfect 60 FPS. Alright, sorry to keep you waiting. Where were we? Alright, it's nice to be back. Okay, perfect. Temps, perfect. Temps are perfectly under control. Yep. Even though you don't believe it, my case has 17 fans to, yeah, to try to keep these two beasts cool, but even though it's quite difficult. Well, I also don't want to push the fans way too much, so yeah. So we have a sanctuary over there. Can we freeze these guys? Can we deal damage? We can deal damage to the shaman. That's great. I should have done that earlier, actually. Now. If my memory serves me right, we were about to... Yes, I was trying to use this guy, Sedekan. Because remember that in this game, according to your choices, according to your dialogue choices and your choices, you get different puppets. Even though there are some of them that are kind of like fixed. For example, the Ironclad Golem. I'm pretty sure that's a fixed puppet. I'm not sure though. It could be actually be. Um, it could actually be exclusive to my choices, but I don't think so because it's part of the story. Alright. It's been so much time for me. 6 days without streaming is like an eternity. But well, I had to take care of that because otherwise my GPUs would have suffered, and I want to take care of them as best as I can. Because remember, where I live, getting a GPU is actually not for everyone. Trust me. But well. Enemies here seem to be weaker. Or maybe my build is paying off. After all. They are resistant against fire. I know, right? It's because I respect last time, and my abilities deal much more damage. I remember, because not only that, but the mana regeneration was also improved. Alright, I remember. And yeah, sorry, my deepest apologies for the abs. Can I defend myself? Oh. What? Find a way to end the wound elementals. Cure the damn. We've been infected, boys. We've been infected. I'm having Resident Evil flashbacks right now. So, my perfect build just was... Yeah, my perfect build was just ruined because I am locked. I am locked out of my characters. Well. We've been infected. Nice. So I didn't waste. I efficiently spent a lot of time creating my builds just for this to be turned into a tree. Yeah. Swing that mace as much as you want, but let's try to fix this guy up. Because if I'm under the impression that if this thing dies, it's game over for me. Class mage. Nice. No. So I'm locked. I'm locked out of my characters. Nice. Just what I needed. I see we begin our journey as a tree with the best possible advantage. With the greatest advantage. Great head start. So, right. Wait. Actually the careful thing to do here is to, yeah. What we'll call creeping by is to first suspend the abilities. Marks him, cover other puppets. I'm locked. Increasing their armor, but maybe making them vulnerable to fire. Nice. Healing tree. We'll need this one. I will take this one kind of like blindly. I will absolutely take that one blindly. It's a healing tree. Because we can't access sanctuaries without turning into the Devourer of Souls. Which was the name for this curse? Dark Spasm. Let me slow him down. A third weakening energy? No. Forget it. Spores. Releases a cloud of poisonous spores, dealing damage and causing slow. What's the damage? Poison damage. Nature's lullaby. Put them to sleep. Inflicted damage will wake them up. Also cover the puppets. Vulnerable to fire. What's this blight that remains of the final curse will manifest itself as a weak projectile, which will split itself on impact, hitting other targets. Alright, at least we have at least one decent ability. Let's increase it to level number 3. Yes, because we're level 11 and this requires level 10. Alright. Yes, level 2. Yes, level 3. Right? It's already there. Perfect. Healing tree needs level 16 for that upgrade. Excellent. Great temps. It's actually going down because of the menu. Alright. But it's not, it doesn't go above 70. Creepy bind. Root enemies in place. No damage here. This one deals 400 dark damage. Well, that's a new type of damage at least. It has an 8-second cooldown. Alright, it has a great cooldown. 8 seconds for the economy of this game is outstanding. I want to finish the game as soon as possible. We still have more or less 60% of the game to go. It's a pretty long game, but I need to finish this one as soon as possible because we need to continue with other games that I have prepared for all of you. Spores. Damage goes well, this one deals damage. Weakness, on the other hand, amplifies that poison damage. But I need this thing. Ah, no, wait, look at the cooldown. I hadn't looked at the cooldown. 80 seconds cooldown. An 80-second cooldown. At level 3, at least it's 40. Forget it. Thank you for participating, but no. We are going to combine spores with weakness instead. Not only this thing has an 80-second cooldown, but well, it lasts for 10 seconds, so it's actually 70. So at level 3 it would be 40, but with a 10-second duration it would actually be 30. That's much more decent. But well, we would need to be level 24. We are not. Which we are not level 24. We are level 11. So yeah, I'm going to do this then. Spores level 1. Can I get to level 2? No. Level 1 and level 1. Alright. This was kind of like an emergency talent distribution. Alright, and that's it. Level 1, I need level 18 and 13. Don't forget it. So, mana consumption. 350. 260. Good. This one has a 25-second cooldown. Not great. Also not that great. And this one has a 20-second cooldown. So, since the cooldowns for this puppet, in general, they all suck. They're terrible. They're terrible. Except for this one. Except for Blight. I hope it compensates. I believe we'll have to rely on basic attacks. We'll have to rely on basic attacks. That will compensate for those long cooldowns. But well. Besides, this thing has a decent base willpower at 25, so we'll just add a bit. What's the mana regeneration here? 3. Not good, but well, not. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Right. So we'll add that one over here. Alright. The die is cast. Let's see. So, is my screen gonna shake all the time? Yeah. It will also shake for all of you, so well, hope you can endure this. It's an earthquake simulator, but well. Blight was literally useless. What's this? I don't know how to use my abilities. Great. We suck. Resisted, 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 resisted. Vulnerable to fire, poison resistance. I believe this is a joke. I was doing so great with my puppets. Please stop chasing me. Alright, so this guy has, this guy has no mana, no nothing. Let's break the curse as soon as we can then. Oh, we're dead. So, yeah. A bit difficult when you have only one puppet, which actually can only use attacks resisted by the enemy. Definitely. But well. Can we run like little scout girls? Can we run? Can we run, please? Can we run? Let's run for it. No, 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 we're not there. There's no way. There's no way I can beat all of those guys without my puppets. Without my without the normal gameplay situation of how do I get over there? Cure dark spasm from spores. Maybe I should have invested in. I cannot. All of my puppets are locked. This is kind of like those sections for the games in which you are meant to actually run for your life instead of. But well, I assume this thing doesn't have poison resistance, so we should be able to beat this guy. And hopefully we will be able to... I'll have to waste all of my... Yeah. Yep, this is one of those sections in which you have to run for your life up until you regain your powers. It's like when in Resident Evil, Nemesis chases after you. Oh. It's exactly this situation. So how about I first apply weakness to the target and actually use my pitiful rotation. And there we go. Let's grab that tree. Maybe I had the right idea. Maybe. Instead of weakness. 550 mana. Hadn't noticed that. Well, this one consumes 800, so we're pretty much fucked. Anyways, I don't know what I grabbed there. I'll have to waste all of my hard-earned crystal magic to do this, but well. Then I will have my revenge. On this forest. I will turn into Avia and I will burn every single thing that breathes in this forest. Damn. Consider that I invested all of my talents in... on increasing basic attack damage. Consider that. Maybe it's because we have no weapon. Hey, look at this. This thing can use two-handed... I don't know. I believe I forgot to sell that thing, but well. Look at that. The irony. Now I have a legendary weapon. I have no armor, of course. You don't use helms, right? No, there's a lock there. 5% movement speed, 1% health regeneration. We'll go for that. We'll do like kind of like an emergency. Equip. We'll use emergency equipment for this healing power. Yes, that will. The demon, burning, demon, no. Beholder's ring, that was the one I was hoping to use. Once I hit level 14 for my puppets. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can at least make it to that location and get our powers back. Let's see. How about now? Come on, show me those basic attacks. Well, they're decent. Slain. Great. Come on. Damn, this thing sucks. But well. I hope we can make it. Let's retreat a bit, just so the second wolf doesn't team up with this one. Just so it doesn't team up with that one. Alright. Poison damage. Come on. I'm wasting all of my crystals because of this guy. Damn. Can we run? No, we can't run because the worst part of this is that our guy is so slow. I didn't expect this trap. I will admit it's a clever way of pissing the player off and adding difficulty, but it's a bit exaggerated. It's a nice twist. At least I can entertain myself checking the temps and admiring my genius, because my GPU has not been roasted by now. So, great. Great. There we go. Alright. I'm not fighting against those big guys. We'll just try to escape smoothly through here. They should be as slow as we are. Don't let them... There we go. They're resistant against poison. We could kill those small guys. No. There's way too many. Here we go. There we go. That should compensate for these souls that I am wasting. Alright. Alright. More of these guys. Damn. 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 No. 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 Don't engage. They're resistant against poison. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I know it's tempting to try to kill them all, but I need to restrain myself. Damn. Let me move. Let me move, please. This is going to be a long night. A very long night. But don't worry. Don't worry. It's an interesting way to add this. So, as I could see, we are actually looking for an entrance to that location. No, but here the enemies are way too fast. So I need to get through that army of walking trees. I need to use my mind because, or I need to use my brain because there's no way the game actually pretends me to fight all of these guys. Maybe I should have gone for a talent that actually slows them down. Oh well, I forgot about this. But normal heavy non-boss enemies. Whatever. Martial training. Critical hits reduce the enemy armor by 3 effective stacks. No, but that's critical hits. No, I thought that they were normal. Decreases the cooldown of all active skills. Mana replenished from picked soul increased by 15%. Mortal hit, no. Yes, I will somehow make this guy viable. Ha! Now I am way too fast for all of you. I should have gone the other way. Let's see. I should have invested all of my talents in agility maybe? No, but I don't know if we may have to fight someone. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Careful, don't let them catch ya. Come on, run. No. Let me move. Stupid thing. Great. Ah. Okay. Honestly, this was the this was the last thing I expected to find right here. I was ready to continue killing enemies, but now we are trapped with this stupid tree. Maybe I should simply kind of like try to kill some of them just so they don't block my path 100%. There we go. The smaller ones can be somehow beaten, but those big ones, albeit the big ones, not again. There we go. I'm losing my hard-earned soulstone charges, but well. Through here. Always. No. Would you let me move? Alright, I saw them up. I saw them up. I know what we have to do. They are able to trap me because of the form that the map has. There's a turn, let's say, over there, and it gets smaller. Well, we've got a sheet section, a sheet gameplay section here. This just turned into a survival horror game, which I hate. I hate survival horror games. Exactly because of this. Because you can't fight back. Because you are meant to escape. And it turns into this, which is a walking simulator. Boring walking simulator. I have an idea. I have another idea. No. Give me... where's the ability? Enemies in place. There we go. This will be our... this will be our... immune to roots. Nice. You can see here that they had everything perfectly planned. Alright. That's it. There we go. Let's save. No, we'll take the southern path. We'll take this path here. Trust me, I don't know it. It doesn't look like that, but I know what I'm doing. I know it doesn't look like that, but I know what I'm doing. Don't let them trap us. Oh, we have... okay. My god, this thing sucks. Could you kill them, please? I'm running out of charges. I hope there's the cure is right there, because if we have to do a dungeon, if we have to complete a dungeon like this, we're dead. Oh no. Because of the artwork here on the screen. Please, not a full dungeon like this. Please, no. No. Damn, there's no way to evade these fights. Only one charge left. Well, we have a sanctuary here. There. I made it. I made it. Hermit, do something. No, please. Not a side quest.
Well met, creature that is not.
Hi there.
Where you are now.
Have you?
Fret not, the crystal below can end your torment. Come see me after you touch the crystal. In the meantime, I must continue my chant.
Oh, there's... Wait a second. Look at this. The game has weapon. It has reflections on metal and those surfaces. Great. Well, you've got a little nice, cozy place there. Love your green energy. So we can regain health here. Look at the health bar. Yes, we're regaining health. Alright, so the developers had a bit of mercy on us, but we'll have to wait for that bar to refill. In the meantime, imagine if I would have done this without spending my charges, or if I had no charges. That would have been a torture. But well, it's extreme difficulty. Well, I guess this is the price one must pay for playing the game on extreme difficulty and getting turned into a tree. But well, in the meantime, between you and me, have you watched the Nintendo Direct? And please, compare the Nintendo Direct to the last PlayStation showcase. I don't want to be a fanboy. I don't want to sound like a fanboy because I've criticized all of them. I've criticized PlayStation, Nintendo, as well as Microsoft. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. But the huge gap of quality that there's between the Nintendo Switch, or at least the games that are being released for it, and the current state of PlayStation. I've said this countless times, especially during the Outrun 2 stream. I don't like the direction in which Jim Ryan, Herman Hulst, in case you don't know, those are both the CEO of Sony and that's Jim Ryan, and then Herman Hulst is the chief of CIE, of Sony Interactive Entertainment, of all of the PlayStation studios, of Sony Worldwide Studios, and the direction they took, it's honestly concerning. And when we compare that to yesterday's Nintendo Direct, I'm sorry, but I must say that Nintendo is on a whole other level right now. Sony has just lost the exclusivities for Uncharted 4, and Lost Legacy, the standalone expansion. Sorry, but I'm not... Let me see. If there are no more enemies, we can get it. No, there's another one. No, that guy's gonna kill us. That guy's gonna kill us. I should have gone back. Yep. We'll have to go back and wait. The quality, the huge gap of quality between yesterday's Nintendo Direct and the last PlayStation Showcase, sorry, but it's incredible. Absolutely. Well, it's actually sad because I wish Sony would do better, but honestly, they lost the exclusivity for Uncharted 4 as well as Uncharted Lost Legacy. Gran Turismo 7 has been announced as an online-only game. Looks like they didn't learn the lesson with Gran Turismo Sport, which was originally online only, and then it had to be patched to remove the online only component. But looks like they haven't learned. And hang on a second. I'm an idiot. So when you enter the cave, you can actually change the puppets. Burn. Now I'm going to... It's time for its payback time. Now I'm going to get out of here and burn every single tree in this forest. Mark my words. Get ready, because we are going to burn every single tree. What's that thing? There we go. Where's my golem? Where did you go? Hey, I touched that thing. Remember, kids, never get a dark spasm while at school.
If not, we can always use it for kindling.
See? Even they admit that that puppet was useless. But the shaman said we should go back and see him. Now I need a sanctuary to get rid of this guy. Where's Sevek? Sevekan. There you are. Yes, apply. Get out of here, please. And he's a mage, apparently. How's that a mage class? I will never be able to understand, but well. Thank you, my boy. Thank you, shaman. You have my utmost respect. And now... No, wait. My original idea was to do this side quest, but we will do... First we'll save. And now we're going to do... a bit of cleaning. Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone just so you can continue with your chant. Now's the time. 40 minutes spent on escaping. And from those trees. Yes, we have a good reason, Avia. We have a good reason. Because if there's one thing I hate, it's survival horror games. And escaping from these trees it was more or less like a survival horror game. And they are weak against fire, you see? There's a problem. They are weak against fire, a problem for them.
How very disappointing.
And now, I smell... Have you watched that volcano? That in Spain, that is actually erupting and burning everything with lava? Well, get ready, because you are about to see a pretty similar situation. And here's the first victim. Force 5. Get out of here. Next one. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready to burn. We'll go back exactly through the same path. There we go. That's a double kill. Oh, no. This time we won't backpedal. This one will chop it. There you go. Ironic, because today's the day of the climate change, or some of that leftist shit. The climate change, the worldwide climate change, or something like that. Honestly, I don't know if they believe that we're stupid or what. To want to make they want to make us believe that climate change is actually the worst thing that's going on the planet right now. And no, there are much worse situations to take care of. Besides, I believe I think they believe we're stupid, those, because they're doing money laundering. All of that climate change and all of that shit is all money laundering. Plain and simple. They get money from their respective governments. It doesn't matter, France, the United States, I don't know. It was the worldwide climate change. I believe in Korea they also did something like that. Regardless of the country, they are nothing but crooks. Those climate change leftists. Why, you may be thinking, oh, you're so extremist, you are so outdated, you're a fucking dinosaur. No, trust me. Money laundering, you should always ask yourself when you see one of these the philanthropy organizations. I don't know if they're called like that in English. The non-profit organizations, basically organizations that supposedly don't have money, supposedly, but then they always ask for money from your taxes, from all of our taxes, to do their shitty climate change thingy, supported by shady capitals, shady ventures, shady investors. So, if they need money, because I don't believe all of that people who have a seat, because today is the worldwide climate change or some shit like that. So in France, in the United States, in Korea, as I've said, they here as well, and today I saw some guys rioting over here, asking for climate change and all of that crap. And they believe we are idiots. They must believe we are idiots, because they always ask for money. They always ask for money, because if you ask a factory to stop working properly, you're asking for money, because you are reducing the amount of money that that factory is generating. You're reducing its revenue. You are destroying. You're affecting the employees. You're affecting the employees negatively because you're actually interfering with the normal production process. And these guys want us to believe that it's all for climate change and all of that. Yeah. And now my question is, first of all, why do we have to believe them? Why? Reason. You will probably say, well, because the temperature is rising all around the planet, etc., etc. Yes, that may be true, but do something without interfering with the profits of the different companies. Because if you do that, and this is exactly the part of the story that these degenerates don't understand, because they haven't studied anything about the economy or anything like that. Climate change. The companies are all evil and blah 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 blah. The classic populism, the classic telling, I'll tell you whatever you want to listen to, and play the victim and the ignorance, and believe that everyone is an ignorant and blah blah blah. If these people care so much about climate change, they should stop wasting the water, all of those things that they do. Stop wasting energy or whatever they talk about, the coal or those things, but they don't interfere with other people's choices. That's the problem with modern society. They want to control, they want to tell you exactly how you should behave, how you should how much water you should consume, how much gas, and all of those things, electricity, etc. But then, let's use this hypothetical scenario. When the factory is forced to fire employees because it has no profits to sustain them, it simply it doesn't have a profit. They don't get a profit from whatever may be the activity they are conducting, and then they have to cut those losses. They have to sustain them. They have to recover the money that these environmental defenders have cost, and then they fire employees. All right. When they fire the employees, these ignorants will say, "Oh, the factory, they are criminals. Blah 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 blah. They are criminals. They should sustain the losses." And blah, blah. No, it doesn't work like that. Economy doesn't work like that. If the companies are not getting a proper profit, they will begin firing employees, they will begin evading taxes, they will begin doing all of those negative and terrible things that we all know they shouldn't do. But they are forced to because of these degenerates who dare talk about environmental change and all of that crap without caring. Thorn wasp. Oh, nice. Thorn wasp. Every summon the Timurian wells are... Alright, not available in this playthrough anymore. Alright, so I assume that if I had gone through another path, see, I would have unlocked this one. Anyways, I don't care because I wanted to. I already have my 4 slots ready, already covered. Let's reset that. Let's regain a bit of health. Let's save, and let's continue with this. It's ironic that I'm burning this forest today. That's the environmental climate day or whatever it may be. I honestly don't care a bit about that. Yes, we shouldn't contaminate the planet, but not destroying the economy. Never destroying the economy. It's as simple as I've explained it. If the company has to sustain losses because of these crooks who all of them are leftists, they all ask for money from the government that is paid with taxes from the citizens of France, of the United States, of all of the even my taxes. Because here there was a mob of those degenerates right over here also kind of like supporting those idiots. But well. It's curious how they want to impose to others what they, I don't know, they believe it's optimal instead of doing it themselves. If they are so concerned, they should all, you should do all of those things to preserve water and those things, but don't try to force others to do the same if they don't want to. That's the limit of their I don't know, their fair claim. But well, nowadays the easy thing to do is to say that the companies are all terrible and they are all evil, and no, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. Never believe that. That's a stupid, and that's simply plain and simple ignorance and populism. The company always needs to. The optimal situation is that the company always gets profits so they can actually get more employees, generate more jobs, and that way the economy will be healthy, and maybe then afterwards they can take care of their stupid climate change problem, right? But the way it works is as I just told you. And this is regardless of political alignments, because trust me, I'll tell you this with first-hand experience, or precisely due to first-hand experience. When the economy doesn't work properly, trust me that all of those guys, those pro-environment idiots, they soon go away and stop bothering people. When people have nothing to eat, when they don't have toilet paper, trust me, and when they lose their jobs, trust me that those environmental crooks, that all they do is ask for money, they slowly fade away because, well, the population gets angry and they have zero tolerance for stupidity. But well, I'm telling you this because I have a bit of first-hand experience with those things. But well, it's easier to do populism, to tell everyone what to do, and to say that all the companies are evil and that, well, and that they should all, I don't know, get rid of their factories and don't have profits, and they shouldn't have profits and all of those things. But well, that's the easiest thing to do. Thorn Wasp. Can we destroy these things? No. Oh, careful. those things are poisonous. So where were we before criticizing those climate change crooks? Because today is the International Day of those idiots. Right. The Nintendo Direct. We have Actraiser, the legendary Super Nintendo game. I didn't try it back in the day, but I saw the concept and actually played it with on PC. So I didn't finish it, but Actraiser is a great game, and I don't know why a lot of people are saying that it has cartoon graphics. The game looks alright. I honestly don't know why they are complaining about that. I saw the game and it was great, honestly. So first hit from the Nintendo Direct. Second great hit, Chocobo GP. In case you didn't know, Alright, we've cleansed the forest, I believe. Let me see. We kill over here. We kill all of this. Ah, here. We haven't killed things over there, let's say. We haven't killed whatever may be lurking over there. And I want to do a full clean sweep of this forest. I don't want to leave anything breathing. Interesting, here you can, in this level you can choose the puppet. I'm sure that if I would have gone this way, I would right now have the wasp puppet instead. Damn. I've lost my touch here. I am not using my bone shield. Five. Great. There we go. Roasty werewolf for dinner. Okay. Everything seems to be dead. Aha. Temurian ghost. No. You don't get to run now. Oh, wait, that's true. We haven't cleansed the Shadow Realm forest. Oh, that's right. Hang on a second. Okay. That's right, sorry, I forgot. We need to cleanse the Shadow Realm section of the forest. My bad. We are not through yet then. We will simply kill everything in sight. Great, 50% usage. Considering we have a Streamlabs open, it's great. Right. If I were playing this game at 141 refresh rate, which is what I normally do, we would be at 70 at most. 70 usage. Wish 3, 4, 5. Damn. Ah, right, I forgot. There you go. I need to remember to use the bone armor more frequently. Alright, we're back at 5 charges. That's great. That's great. Go away. Go away. Go away. I don't want to be a ball. Looking at the screen and all of my life all in red color. Five should be more than enough. A bit more of endurance can't harm my build. Here we'll go for 80. We have 8 mana regeneration per second. Great. One more point of endurance. It's always great. Don't worry, I'll go back to Avia soon enough. 5 attribute points. Why? What would happen if we increase the agility of the Ironclad Golem? Would it help us for some bosses? Yeah, it could help us. It's not... It wouldn't be the... I know it's not the most rational choice, but... it may be useful somehow. Alright, we'll do that. Then we can reset the talents if it's a terrible mistake, but I don't think so. I think it will somehow be useful. This one, it's a mage. Alright. We have both mages at... Hey, is it me or that animation is bugged? No. I know, it works like that apparently. It's kind of like frozen. There at the tip of the staff. Oh, it's frozen. Whatever. I could have sworn those weren't static animations, but well. This guy has incredible agility, so we'll go for endurance. Yeah, right, this guy was quite squishy. I remember. This guy was extremely squishy. So we'll actually do this. Alright, there's not much of a difference. Wait, let me see if that's a bug. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Well, I believe it's way too late right now for the developer, for Games Farm to fix this, but well, just in case I watched. Yep, it was static. Alright, next up, skills, Avia. Let me see, because we were about level 18, level 13. Alright, at level 13, I will change Fire Breath for Flame Strike. At level 13. Alright, we are level 12. So, next level, we'll get that one. Alright. Ironclad Zombie. How have you been? 16. 13. Alright. And at level 13, we'll get Bone Armor level 3. An Earthquake is already at level 3. I could have increased this one earlier, but how about the mana consumption? The mana consumption would go from 160 to 240. And this one has all of its talents. Yeah, indeed, it has no willpower. It's more of a basic it's a basic attacker. Oh, shadow tentacles. Shadows materialized as demonic tentacles will rise out of the ground, hurting enemies around the Devourer and his puppets. It doesn't deal much damage. Wait. Quantity... What? Quantity 20? No, it can't be. It can't be. 150 damage times 20. That would be 3000 damage. And this thing has a 20-second cooldown. It consumes a lot of mana, yeah. Wait, hang on a second. I have a lot of skill points anyway. Can we increase this thing? No. Can we increase this thing? Yes. But we don't have any mana regeneration, so well. Frost Chain. If I increase the level, I believe the mana consumption will be way too high. The mana consumption would be way too high. If I do that. So, no. That's not an option. This one would increase by 80. Well, this one more than 100. 120. And this one I can't. And the damage of basic attacks would amplify by 5% more. Whatever. How about this guy? I forgot to upgrade these skills. This is a mage. It should have cooldown 7 seconds. Cooldown 12 seconds. No, this guy should have incredible mana regeneration. It's a mage. He's a mage, sorry. Level 13 as well. Right. I should spend my talents anyway. 160, 200. I can do a full rotation, but well. Then my mana regeneration won't be enough to refill my mana and perform a second rotation. And I may need to do so in a pinch. Come on, don't tell me I killed everything. There's a chest there. Alright. See that this is a 100% playthrough. We are clearing the whole map, every inch of the map.
Pathetic. I shall handle this myself.
Oh. Ah, those things. Can. Alright. Let's burn them. There we go. Alright, if you simply get through... Alright, they explode. Okay. We've found another victim. Hmm. 70. Perfect. I mean, not perfect. It's actually terrible. But all things considered, everything seems to be under control. I forgot to say, if somehow the stream shuts down or something, it's because of the insane thing I'm doing, which is these two GPUs over here and the heat generated. But well, I believe my configuration will take care of the situation. Ha! They are weak against blunt damage. It doesn't say so, but I smell it because of the damage dealt. Let's see that extra agility. Hey. Well, my golem, my ironclad zombie. Sorry, it's not a golem. Hey. What resisted? Ah, right, because it has poison damage. My bad. Okay. Yeah, consider that Sebekan has no gear. There we go. Great. So, Actorizer. Chocobo Racing GP, as I was saying. Sorry, I begin saying something and then I forget about what I was saying. Anyways, I believe we were struck by the poison. There we go. Alright, everything seems to be dead, as I promised. Yeah, all of this first section seems to be dead. Which means we should go back and kill the rest of the things that were inside of that place. You must think that I'm a boring individual. Yes. Yes, indeed I am. You just give me damage numbers and things to kill, a proper gameplay system, and I will be happy. No stupid stories. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just this great gameplay system. Lots of enemies. As well as damage numbers, and I'll pretty much be quite happy. Then I do my analysis and I nitpick a lot, but well, that's another story. I believe we have nothing else to break, no more pots to break. There's our friend, the shaman. So... Alright. Chocobo Racing GP. The Chocobo Racing franchise, which was originally released for the original PlayStation, was great. I played that game a lot when I was a kid. I honestly had no... I believe there's a cenotaph. Yes. There we go. Alright, Hermit's Cavern. Perfect. Border camp. See that we made it to Taymuria, and we are right now more or less inside of Taymuria. We will then have to go to Corwin and to Sura. See, this is all of our journey through the Outlands, the desert, Taymuria. Perfect. Okay. It's always nice to have some world building. Alright, so that's the edge of this map. But I saw, and you can see right there in the map, that we still have to explore this cavern. You may be thinking that it's not the most intelligent thing to get inside of this cavern, but we are doing a 100% playthrough. So we are killing everything. Everything that moves needs to be killed. Both in the Shadow Realm, the Mortal Realm. I honestly don't care. I want everything dead in here. There we go. Please come over here for your absolute annihilation. There we go. Great. That door seems to be locked. Thanks for stating the obvious, but well. There's actually two doors, not only one. Okay. That rogue. See? See? Oh, these spiders are back. Well, these ones are forest spiders, but our friend, there's a bit of enemy recycling here, but our friends, these spiders are back. Yeah, actually with AB I just do a single rotation. Time to stomp them. These ones are quite resistant. They are not weak against blunt damage. So this is kind of like an improved version of the spiders that we fought at the beginning of the game a month ago or 2 weeks ago. They're like an improved version because they are not weak against blunt damage. They are weak against fire though. They are still weak against fire. So we will combine. I almost forgot to combine my abilities. Yep. Combining your abilities means switching between puppets properly as well. And waiting for the animation to finish. And what am I doing? We also have Sebekan. Right, they are resistant against poison damage, and my stuff is... the stuff I'm currently using is poison damage. Damn. Is everything in this forest resistant to poison damage? Yes, that's the answer. So yeah, the Nintendo Direct. Once and for all. Chocobo GP, originally released for the PlayStation 1, for the original PlayStation. a great kart racing game. During that era, we had a lot of incredible games. Actually, my first video game ever, which is Scars, Supercomputer Animal Racing Simulator, for PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, and PC. I played the PC version. And it was also a kart racer, quite underrated. I believe that game is quite underrated because back in the day it was all Nintendo. It was all Mario Kart, and Mario Kart was the only great kart racer. But no, I mean for those who weren't that into video games. But actually my first video game was that one, Supercomputer Animal Racing Simulator. And it was a great game, made by Ubisoft. It was a kart racer and it was great. Well, Chocobo Racing was only released for the original PlayStation, and it was a great game as well. I also played that one because it was similar to Supercomputer Animal Racing Simulator, and I had a blast playing that game on the original PlayStation. Great game, and I am thrilled that we will be able to experience it properly because the graphics, let's be honest, were quite outdated. Alright, there we got the first gate. Were quite outdated, and they, to the point it was not... See, another bug. The pots didn't break. And it was a quite great game. Both of those, Supercomputer Animal Racing Simulator and Chocobo Racing, they were... Both of them were impressive car racing games. Not everything is Mario Kart, and take that from someone who said some minutes ago that Nintendo had a great Nintendo Direct, and that they are pretty much, for me, number one. At this point, we had Actraiser, the Castlevania Advance collection we also had, and on top of all of the announcements, of course, Bayonetta 3, one of the great kings, or in this case, queen, of the hack and slash genre. So, one of the greatest Nintendo Directs ever, if you ask me. Damn, these spiders, as I've said, they are not weak against blunt damage as the previous ones were. So we need to open that second door. Actorizer, a classic returns, so it was great. And we also had another trailer for Metroid Dread. So for me, it was one of the best, if not the best, Nintendo Direct that they've ever done, because they announced pretty much everything. The only thing I could also ask for was Metroid Prime 4, but well, I admit it would have been way too much. It would have been way too much. Let me see. Alright, we need to open the second gate, and in order to do that, we probably have to get to those lower levels. I don't know if you're able to see them, but these two are lower levels. So we need to go back over there and through there. If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to open that second gate there through that path. Let's see, I believe we killed pretty much everything. Oh! That's why I should always check the Shadow Realm frequently. Alright. It's through here. It's a bit of a maze, but I believe this is the correct path. Aha, I knew it. First, let's kill these enemies, then we proceed through the fire. Oh, look at that. They are also affected by the fire. Let's save, just in case. What happens here? Ah, alright, alright, alright. Careful. Careful. Damn. Yep, yep, yeah.
Thou shalt face me now.
Alright, alright. You have to you have to pull the lever and then go through the fire instantly. Otherwise, it's impossible to get through that. Alright. Here. 1, 2. What? Then you have to go back. What's going on with the third one? There, it stopped. See, that's why I saved 2 seconds ago. The third
Familiar place.
flame. There we go. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to be fast. 7. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Alright. I wasn't fast enough last time. I assume there are more enemies in the Shadow Realm, right? Yes, perfect.
I pity you.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, but as I was saying, one of the greatest Nintendo Directs ever. I love how the new Bayonetta looks, but only the graphical quality is not as great as it could have been if it would have been. It could have been better if it was for a home console, but for the Switch it was impressive. Absolutely stunning. The way Bayonetta controlled those monsters, they were called kaijus or something like that by the people there, but it was impressive. Full scale Godzilla battles, let's say. So it was great. After all these years, we have more news about Bayonetta, so that's great. It's always great
What
to have
others
those.
have begun, Evia shall finish. Is that all?
Would have been. But just imagine what would have been if, or what could have been if Bayonetta would have been released with updated graphics, let's say. But well, we can't complain. As I've said, one of the greatest Nintendo Directs ever. Let's see what we've got here.
Must I do everything myself?
That was cutting it a bit close. But well. Oh, there's a lot of them here. No. Yeah. Damn, I can't pick the gold. The silver in this case, sorry. What's the time? Oh, great. Look at that. Only 1 hour and 40 minutes. Could have sworn it was more time. But... What? I was just trying to grab my money. What's that cocoon?
How very disappointing.
They've killed Avia. My bad. I didn't expect that. What's that thing? That swarm. Alright. Thorn Wasp Queen. Vermin. We can do it. Don't worry. If those wasps are resistant against blunt damage, damn. The sting of death. Damn. I wanted to do it without spending the... I wanted to do it without spending my...
For this backtracking.
My soulstone charges. My bad. Right. I wanted to do it without spending any of my soulstone charges, and well, let's say I paid the price. Let's say I paid the price. Wait, let me see. Is the volume okay? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Alright. Let's continue. There we go. Alright, let's recover health before that boss fight. Now that we know there's a boss fight there. We will... Alright. This... My friends here.
I pity you.
Is it me or those wasps are kind of like coming out of
Feel the power of a mage.
these nests? There we go.
Pathetic. I shall handle this myself.
Alright. As I was saying. That guy is alive. Is still alive. Actorizer. We have Actorizer. Castlevania Advance Collection, which is a shame for Nintendo. I didn't want that Game Boy Advance exclusivity to be lost, because those were part of the identity of the Game Boy Advance, but well, those 3 games, but well, I already have it on PC, so what are you gonna do? Castlevania Advance Collection, Actorizer, the remake, Chocobo Racing GP, Metroid Dread, the update, and Bayonetta 3. 4 new brand exclusive games for Nintendo. Actually 5. 5 if you count the Castlevania Advance Legacy Collection. So 5 against not 0 for Sony for the last PlayStation showcase, the PlayStation experience or whatever it was called. 0. Let's not even talk about Microsoft. Your life will be happier with me not saying what I think about Microsoft. I've already said it during the Outrun 2 stream, so yeah. I don't want to spread even more negativity than what I usually spread. But well. Alright. Yes, you need to destroy those nests. So, let's see. Boss fight. Now. There we go. Hello, Wasp Queen. And say hello to the Ironclad Sandy. There we go. Oh, careful, those things are chasing us. Like in that tower defense game. my first tower defense game, which is also an impressive game, which is Sentinel 3. I need to take care. I need to be careful with that attack. Can I destroy? No, I cannot attack.
My carelessness.
That was extremely precise, and that was extremely annoying. But well.
I lack the patience.
So yeah,
for this backtracking.
in the PlayStation Showcase we have Gran Turismo 7 with mandatory online connection. Sony sacrificed Uncharted 4. It fell. They destroyed Uncharted 4 and plus Lost Legacy. They are no longer exclusive. Gran Turismo 7 will require online connection all the time. So yeah, yep. You can imagine that if you know me, I am quite disappointed with PlayStation. I was about to buy the PS5. There were a lot of games that I wanted to try, especially the Nano Assault Neo X version of that excellent twin stick shooter, as well as Alienation and Matterfall. But well. That should be absolutely lethal. Is it me or that thing is recovering health while inside of that cocoon? Damn. Nice try. I need to keep my yeah, that thing is recovering health. We need to smash that thing. Alright, so if you don't deal enough damage, that thing is going to simply recover health. That's the mechanic. I'll have to use one of this. One charge. We'll add damage bonus and we'll go with my golem. I could have probably done it without using those two charges, with a bit more of practice, but well. We will recover those charges soon enough. Right. There it is. Yeah, after that demon fight that we did last week, I believe we can go up against pretty much everything. At this point, one of my puppets is dead. He's dead. What? Revive him. There we go. There, okay. Yeah, the ironclad zombie is a bit faster with those extra agility points. So let's see. Instant kill. That's what I like to see. And there's the lever. Please, everyone, right here. There you go. They certainly hate fire. They hate fire. Oh, there's a third door. Anyways, I don't know why we are doing this. It's not part of any quest. But well. I just wanted to burn everything inside of this forest, right? And we should proceed through there for the third door. Besides, I need to hit level 13. It will be a great upgrade because of how many talents are unlocked at level 13 for my specific build. Let's go, damage balance. There we go. Nice combo. There are a lot of wasps here. Wait, I can change there. Yeah, I try to avoid using this guy because he has no gear. And there's the final lever. See, it wasn't that terrible. There we go. Third lever, and we are clear. Ah, nice, more fire. There's a bug. Some of the pots don't explode. Alright, everything has been looted, all of the map has been explored. That's how we do things here. So let's proceed. Ah.
You shall become naught but dust.
See? Now I'm completely synchronized. Perfect timing. Ah, we were down there some minutes ago, right? Yeah, it's like this. Like this. Yep, we were down there. I believe so. But well. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's behind those mystery doors. Alright, same story. Oh, here.
Surely there must be a way across.
Ah, right. Necromancer staff. I think we've hit the jackpot. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Let me see that thing. Plus 40 dark damage and 10% chance to slow enemies, 5% lifesteal, legendary staff, 2% chance to slay enemies. It has 140 more attack rating than my current weapon, and it also gives you plus 25 hit points. Majestic. Absolutely majestic. A sturdy staff skillfully carved to resemble a tortured human skeleton. On second glance, maybe it wasn't carved at all. Don't point that thing at me. Alright. That's a great description. So Darmok's staff is level 6, this one's level 12. Double the... I fear this thing deals poison damage or what? No, dark damage. Oh wait, look at this. The weapon critical chance is 10%. That's a lot. Well, this one had that. Oh well, it's the same. I thought my weapon critical chance was actually worse. How about you? Oh no, it's the same. Well, you get Darmok's stuff then. And this should be dark damage, not poison. It's actually dark damage. So we should be good, because poison damage is actually resisted by a lot of the enemies here. This one adds 3% critical chance, so this one is 13. 10% skill damage. Oh. Wait. No, there's no difference. Now this will be okay. This will be okay. It's much better. Attack speed is the same, right? Yeah, 0.9. Look at this we've got. That looks like poison damage to me, but if it says dark, we'll have to trust. Nice, now we have our bone armor, due to the golem, and we have our skull stuff. So, great. We've got...
No sorcery I have learned will aid me in crossing here.
Great, we've got everything we need. Well, I know that I should be doing side quests, but well. See, here you'll have a 100% side quest completion of everything. We've explored every inch of the terrain. Even though I'm a bit lost right now as to where we should go. Right, we should go back. This was a nice little distraction, but we need to go back. We need to go back. I don't know why this game uses so much RAM. But it will. It's almost using my 16 gigs of RAM. Probably due to shitty optimization. Oh. There we go, 60. There the cap kicked in. Yeah, I have to cap the frame rate because otherwise the game will lag. Apparently Twitch. Neither Twitch nor Twitch or YouTube are prepared for 141 refresh rate. Don't worry, this is a bug, it's not the connection. This thing that it's stuttering, that's because of the game. So, ideas? So, in the Mortal Realms, in order to proceed, we need to get to the second part of the map. So, the Mortal Realms, they are not connected, but in the Shadow Realm, alright, there we have a bridge. Alright, we need to cross that bridge as the Devourer of Souls. Okay. Wait. Can I... No, I can't light those two. I cannot interact with them. So it's through here. Yeah. Through here. We'll go through here. Don't worry. We'll go through here. And... there's a note there. I knew there was something. I knew there was something. Dispatch to General Akbar. We'll read all of the lore someday. Damn. Damn stupid lag. Please fix. Fix yourself. Ah, these guys are not resistant against poison. Or lightning. Damn, sorry, I know it's lagging a bit, but it's not because it's because of a bug the game has. Yeah, I want to believe that's dark damage then. I cannot play like this. There you go. Damn. I think we'll have to reopen the game. Anyways, this problem goes away. Yeah, the game is not perfectly optimized. Oh well. I don't know what you just casted on me. I'll have to use one charge. And now it's time for you to burn. Damn, that thing is back. We need to kill it every time. Alright, this is a mini boss fight. Damn, that thing is back. Damn. Maybe I need golem. Careful, this guy has no gear. He's as squishy as it gets. Damn, the shield, that pesky shield is up once again. Damn. How about some poison? And that thing is back. Oh, damn it. And there we go.
Must I do everything myself?
Let's get to a sanctuary, shall we? Let's get to a sanctuary. Alright, I had to use 5 charges, no, 4 charges. Oh. Just in case anyone believed they would survive. Damn, that stupid stutter. It's beginning to bother me. Hey, these ones are not resistant against poison damage. Yeah, the attacks of my ironclad golem should be a bit faster. I should invest a bit more on agility. Alright, talent slug unlocked. Increases hit points by 300. Let's not even think about it. That's exclusive to this. Alright. Precision, critical, such. See? This is the definition of a shitty talent. Lesser soul drain. This one could be useful. Return 5% of damage from attacks. Yeah, this game is not perfectly translated from attacks as mana. Every cast has 5% chance to reset all cooldown. Wow, wow, wow. This one is quite tempting. But this one is kind of like a 100% chance effect, so we'll use that one. Can I get the same talent for this one? Manolic, yes. Dimensional Bag increases inventory capacity by 20. Reduces enchant silver cost by 25%. I still haven't enchanted a single piece of equipment. I'm moved. And we are more or less 40% of the game in. We've pretty much finished 40% of the game so far. Increases hit points by 300. Thank you. That's the definition of perfection. And the skills. Alright, because I got an extra talent point, but I haven't leveled up, so it's useless. Yeah, right. What? Yeah, right. Let's see, Abia. Oh, look at that. That's why you should always combine the abilities. Your puppet's abilities. There we go. Another cavern. Look at that. Careful, those things will explode. Careful. There you go. Yep, either by fire or lightning or poison, these guys are going to die. These guys are gonna die. I don't care which element I have to use. Collect all the Timurian weapons Langdak asked for. Right, so that's the side quest. We've got plenty of time, so don't worry. Oh. Damage increase. Golem. Meteor. Lightning. That one seems to be pretty lethal. Freeze. Oh. We can go for Demon Strike. There we go. There's our golem, taking care of everything. I'm out. Yep, pretty much. Using two mages is pretty much a lethal combo. Sebekan plus and Avia, they work perfectly together. And the Ironclad Zambi as a single tank. I'm actually using only one tank, which is this one. And the Devourer of Souls, so I believe this is the perfect setup that I will end up going for. I need to take care of this guy, because I'm sick of not being able to retreat because of him. Come on, I need to backpedal. I need some room to backpedal. Come on. Alright. Poison. It's the same story. Damn. Yep, I should definitely get some gear for that guy. Otherwise he's useless in... He's useless in combat. Alright. Sebekan, come back. Alright, now we're going to fight right here. At the sanctuary. Then we'll go for bone armor. Damn. Damn. There we go. Alright, save and we continue. Careful. Sun Cloak. 3 HP regeneration, 5% movement speed. Forget it. Does this guy have? No, I should add 5% movement speed to my golem. Alright, he's faster. Well, if something as clunky as this golem can be somehow faster. But, alright. Oh, secret entrance. What do we have here? Oh, another one of those trees that made my life so miserable some minutes ago. Or, yeah, an hour ago. So, yep. Yep. As I suspected, the perfect setup is 2 mages, 1 tank, plus the Devourer of Souls. It's a perfect setup. A perfect build. And I think we'll be able to finish the game on extreme difficulty with this build. Oh. Ah, yeah, true. This guy is resistant against poison damage. Ah, I can get rid of him with the Devourer. Shadow Strike. There we go. Alright, we can proceed as the Devourer of Souls, even though it may be a bit risky, because if he dies, everything is lost. So... Well, they may be resistant against poison, but they're not immune. Alright, I see a lot of enemies. Demon Strike. There we go. Damn! I can't wait to get some gear for Sedekan. He's quite good. Damn. He's quite squishy though. Oh, well, that will somehow be fixed once I get my hands on some gear. Resisted. This thing is resistant against blunt damage, so yes, let's use a slashing damage. Yeah. Alright. Damn, they killed the Devourer. Damn. Damn. This place is teeming with enemies. Save often. See, there we go. There you can see it.
Many souls remain here to be devoured.
Indeed. So, where were we? Alright, I should have saved. First of all, this thing is weak against the slashing damage. And fire. So we should use the Devourer and... Damn those spores. I had to use one charge. Damn it, those stupid spores. What? Wait, did I change the... Yeah, 5% movement speed. Right. You may be wondering, why are you so obsessed with adding movement speed to this slow golem? Well, first of all, I'm curious what the result will be. And second of all, because it will be cool. And it will help me as a tank. Because he's the only tank I have, I need to ensure he has decent speed. Don't worry, I'm going back over there to kill the rest of those guys. Ah, more of those spores, need to be careful. See, they are about to explode there. There we go, pretty much that is a one-hit kill. More spores. Let's see what we've got here. More spores. A lot of enemies. Resistant to that. Careful. That's a nasty combo. Because all of them, they can all kill the Devourer of Souls in the Shadow Realm. So I need to actually... be extremely careful. There we go. I'm using all of my mana. I need to retreat. A wise leader knows when to retreat. Oh. Also, a wise leader knows that he should always take care of the enemies at the back of the map. There we go. Before proceeding. Let's save. Thank you. Perfect. Temperature seems to be stuck at 70. So that's perfect. That's perfect. Ah. I can't kill that thing in two. Notice that at this point, this is more or less mid-game. You're expected to actually combine abilities, because I need to constantly use the bone armor if I want the Devourer of Souls to survive. It's pretty much mandatory. It needs a lot of protection to get rid of that enemy, which can only be damaged in the Shadow Realm. So that's an interesting gameplay mechanic, well thought and properly implemented in the game, which is quite great. Alright. Oh. Alright. Alright, they are not resisting my attacks, so it's indeed dark damage.
How very disappointing.
True, this one is weaker against the slashing damage because it's a tree than blunt damage. Oh, one of those pesky wolves. Werewolves. First, let's kill the Temurian Shades. Bone armor. That should do it. That should protect the Devourer of Souls. And now we go back to Avia. How about poison damage? Damn. Well, anyways, I think it affected him. I think I managed to deal some damage. To deal the poison damage. Come on. Damn. This time I was way too slow. I've got 2 charges of bone armor, so we should be good. We've got the golem. That thing killed Sevekan. Damn. What? There we go. Indeed, Dave. Yeah, indeed. Can I interact with this? Superior iron carapace. What do I get? Alright. This one. Right, there's a pattern that I should know, apparently. Wait, maybe it's in those journals that I picked up. The journals were here. No. Damn. Huh. Alright, we'll leave this one for next time. We'll leave that one for next time. I want to continue killing. I'll clear the whole map and then we will take care of those. Right, where's the entrance to that? I know that section of the map. Right, we need to actually heal first. We need to actually heal. So we have 3,000 health, 2,500 health. Those are some decent numbers. We should be able to beat the game on extreme difficulty with these settings. Alright, so they were not connected. Those, like, this part with this one. Here we also have the candles. But I can't interact with these ones. Wait. I can't interact with these ones. Which means that it's telling me that this is the solution for the other puzzle. Could it be? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 2 more. Whatever. Shadow Trader. Not now. Oh. Wait. I want to see what's in here before we proceed. I wanna see what's in there. Maybe some of those statues have a clue now. About the candles now. So, through here. Through here. That's the end of the map, pretty much. Yeah, that's the end of the map. Alright, this was my mistake, that here this was destroyed. What's in here? What's in here? Alright, some minor enemies. There's something there. Kind of like a tablet. Stone. A stone tablet, sorry. Some kind of a stone tablet. There's a chest.
Must I do everything myself?
Oh. These statues again. That I couldn't solve last time. Where's the answer? Well, we've got a lot of puzzles. We've got a lot of puzzles in our hands here to solve.
Thou shalt face me now.
There's more. There's some more loot over here. Red chitin plates. What's the solution? What's the solution for this thing? There are puzzles everywhere. Well, let's try. Serpent, maybe?
I shall show thee true.
Where's the clue? We have no clue. Alright. It's the time. We will read all of the things that we were unable to read through this whole 2 weeks. Anyways, I would finish the stream at this point. Anyways, so we'll try to read, see if there's the solution, the clue to solve this puzzle. Let me check the time. Now we're good. It can't take me more than 10 minutes reading this. Entry number 1. Anyways, we've read some of this. To my dear blue entry, we've read this one. Blundermare, to my dearest Pope, I do not understand how the other cannot seem illogic. It is simple when one thinks on it, but surely cooling the chromaton during the process will yield superior results as the original formula. And applicable handle and increase pressure. To infusion will allow the chromaton. Alright, all of this is about the chromaton golem. My dear, alright, this is about the chromaton golem. I will see you again, my love. The experiment must be continued. To my dearest, to enact the experiments to my liking using the results of the kingdom. Alright. This is for the first chapter about the chromaton golem. Chronicle of General Barula, the Chronicle of Testament. I read it. So we can present that. The within jagged peaks, this current watchtower. I hope I know to hold enemy. The other door is so the guardian protects the inner chamber. Imperial Scion enchantment, right? We've already been there, but you must take it to the secret tomb hidden in Fallen Eagle Pass. Without the staff, the door is impossible to find. Much less wonder there. If a timeless paragon that wants to steal proud of make it that far, you shall know what to do next. Right. Alright, we've read that one. City of Outcasts. For as long as I've been intent, this is about Thole. There have been many unanswered questions about the history of this ancient city, though it is well known that the Carolingian Empire valued the town both as a highly defensive garrison of dominion, the farthest edge of the annals, for the conditions of the island made it perfect for building catacombs. Nobles received lavish burials, while those who could not afford the death tax were held back as for the necromancers. Although the garrison was supposedly of strategic importance, serving as a bulwark against the invasion of the Ninth Republic to the east, in the later days of the empire, it began to take on economic significance as a major exporter of undead slaves. Although surviving records are sketchy, either a plague or an uprising led to an unprecedented surplus of untaxed corpses, since Corwent already. For example, some miners are messing with the islands that become slavers from the burning wall. Right. Using for slaves, securing Toll's prosperity. Sorry. The second of Garulia and the defeat of over half of her legions at the hands of near invincible Theocrat led to only strategic withdrawal in the history of the Empire. Three of the remaining legions defended the retreating members of the Imperial family to Blackrock Castle, where the guards were inestimably bolstered by hordes of Sura mercenaries bankrolled from the Imperial coffers. The remaining four retreated to Tholos, the most of them began planning a number of military operations based upon the purportedly impregnable safety provided by the Black Sura, their chief fortress. Alright. When the Theocrat decided to implement for the monetary reserves of the Imperial family, it was clear that there had been a strategic blunder. In the absence of tax revenue, the cost of hiring mercenaries drained the Imperial purse within a few years. See, this is hyperinflation right there. Right there. In the absence of tax revenue, the cost of hiring mercenaries drained the Imperial purse within a few years. A process accelerated by the Theocrat blockading Blackrock Castle. Although the surviving generals mounted a bold attempt to alleviate the siege by outflanking the Theocrat's army, he had deployed ambush units on the warrior supply lines. Alright. Let's see the final history of Thole. We are at chapter 3. The last four generals of, in case you are new to this, is the first part of the stream that you watch. You must be lost. Avia, it's kind of like one of the main puppet, and she is the daughter of an empress that her empire fell 300 years ago, and she was trying to dethrone her as well, but she has no idea what happened of her empire. That's the Garulian Empire, and they're called Gaulians. The name Imperator of Thole. The last four generals of the Gaulian legions met with the final Imperator of Thole to discuss their limited options. It was decided that although Thole was well provisioned to survive a siege, it was unlikely that the Theocrat would have need to do so. Armed with the Godslayer sword, he could simply storm the front gate. Only the incomparable might of the Zura had prevented him doing the same to Blackrock Castle. With execution decreed for every living Gaulian, the situation prevented little Theocrat survival, and his incredible was resolved. What is known is that the Imperator was not seen after that day, and that the four generals took the inhabitants of Thole to the outlands in a mass evacuation. At least two such parties were found by the forces of the Theocrat and annihilated, while the fate of the other Tholian, one of them must have been Avia. The last survivor of the Garulian hoped to resurrect one of the long-dead war dragons that had been entombed with royal honors, but what sorcery could attain this unthinkable feat is unknown, as are the reasons that had not been attempted sooner. The extermination of the last remnants of the fallen regiment, the Garulian Empire, was all but concluded by the time the iron grip of the theocracy reached the outlands. Those unable or unwilling to flee Thole opted to trade the indignity of execution for an honorable suicide. Thus, it was that when the Theocrat's army arrived at the city, there was nothing living inside its walls, lacking any strategic reason to occupy a city now infested with undead. The Theocrat simply declared the city unclean and began using it as a penal colony. Exile to Thole was, for much of the Theocrat's brutal reign, as close to leniency as could be expected. Yet one does not send the wretched detritus of a nation to live in a city without changing that settlement's nature. Thole became and remains today the city of Outcasts. I see. Few had reason to go there by choice, but for many who were under warrant of death, or worse, in Corwent or Taymuria, Thole was a chance at another life. The rank and title of intendant, perhaps created by the Theocrat as a cruel joke on the first bureaucrat to hold that office, provided the only in law left renewed for its long. The Tholian guilds were a natural response to this anarchy. The intendants supposedly held authority, but the position depended upon support from the populace that was difficult to secure, forming organized alliances around the principal industries of Thole for their own purposes, diverted political conflict away from the intendant and into the guilds, while simultaneously ensuring a role for the intendant as space broker and kingmaker. Alright. Two guilds rapidly dominated the political landscape of Thule. Firstly, the Guild of Steel, Merchant, who had a lucrative burning wall, on the wells. Secondly, the Guild of Steel, brigands who robbed every caravan in the Elnos that had not paid for protection, although officially mercenaries, there are a few in the Heretic Kingdoms so desperate as to choose Tholian hirelings over more dependable and far stronger Sura warriors. In fact, the Guilds of Steel and here are the backbone of the Tholian economy, but the Guild of Silence occupied the Mage District to the west of Thule for many decades, and imperial magical assistance for a price, of course. It is not truly known what happened to the relic Thule Mage when sorcerer off to green pastures. A more sinister account of the guild's mysterious demand. Yeah, that's part of the Inquisition that we are facing by Valkyrie and Avenger. And all of the part of the demons and all of the main story quest. Shatterham impeded problem. Whatever the two reasons for its collapse, sorry. The Mage District has been abandoned for much of the tenure as in the who still uses Arcanum. There's still one mage who uses the Arcanum, a hooded sorcerer with the accent of a highborn noble of Kayalistar. He spends much of his time away from Thule, however. Keeps the door to his ramshackle chambers to go. Alright, that's the hooded man. I forgot about his name. It's been 1 week. Dispatched to General, we have finally captured the enemy commander named Sard. Magically disoriented, blinded, and stripped of his scent, we have interred him with... Sard is one of the puppets. He was then offered as a prisoner of war. He is well cared but heavily restrained. Twice his blood rage has shattered his bindings, and we have been forced to use earth magic to hold him. Although he revealed nothing of Timurian strategy, has problems to debate politics, and is fascinated by the concept of legal statutes. Since Timurian tribal politics are much less orderly, Sar has provided in it inside of Timurian. Their oral tradition and absence of a written language have made them quite difficult for us to comprehend that far. He is quite unlike other Timurian soldiers we have, and although he swears to tear our limbs asunder on the battlefield, he has been a mortal prisoner. Corwent shall not shield below. Yesterday we lost our greatest mind to a spam of idiots, intoxicated by our mission. Attempted to foolishly harness the chromatalon at this part of the golem. The Yisha's letter, we've read them. Since few of the Sar nomads can read, as I was saying, none of them can read Arcorian, let alone High Arcorian. Despite the fact of the age of history alone, this being so, let the commands stating by stating that the statutes that constitute Sarian law are the most laughably inadequate attempt at a riddled judicial system in the entirety of civilization. As an expert in jurisprudence, jurisprudence is kind of like the previous rules that a court has done. I'm a lawyer, in case you didn't know. So they're like the previous decisions. They need to be taken into account when you decide. In the case of continental law, such as Spain, Italy, my country, Argentina, their jurisprudence is not the main source of law. For most English-speaking countries, the United States, Great Britain, all of them, even Germany uses a mixed system. They use common law, which is what you know, which is all based on jurisprudence. But, well, yeah, just so you know, in a lot of countries, jurisprudence is not the main source to decide. And, for example, in continental law systems, Spain, Italy, my country, for example, all of the ones that descended from the Roman Empire, Portugal as well, I believe France as well, if I'm not mistaken, because it's also descended from Rome. But well, or heavily influenced by the creators of law, which is Rome. We don't use the jury. The judge has to take care of everything. Just a footnote. However, I must admit that they are not actually the worst legal system practiced in the Heretic Kingdom. Sarian law is at heart simply Timurian tribal governance codified by someone who has encountered the concept of written law but can neither write nor think through the consequences of statute law. Indeed, far more time and effort seems to have been expended in ensuring that the written laws equal the number of clauses on SARS 4 post than in establishing a judicial system of any practical merit. The most ill-considered aspect of the legal code is that the only penalty specifically mentioned is death. Right. As we could see some streams ago, which is always transmuted into trial by combat. The net result is that law speakers mete out justice solely in terms of how many combatants must be defeated in order to prove innocence. The nomads are fortunate this law is not invoked more often, or they would rapidly cease to exist. We've read this, it's part of the Chromaton research. Charge the heart before using the Chromaton, law of the Tsar, it's the law of the Tsar. Originator of Shadow, the circumstances of the destruction of the God Slayer's sword are not entirely known, although it is believed to have occurred in the ruins of the city of Arken, and certain that it happened in the winter of 297 AC. The effect was immediately felt by every one of the scared, from Duratir to the Coracle. The images of Kael'thas, the Shamans of Trimoria, the magic were not anywhere. Rending the words. If it's true that the death of the god of the land was the beginning of the magic of the heretic, this is tied, I believe, to the previous century of heretic kingdoms from 2000 and I don't know. This game had a previous game a lot of years ago that we saw. It is true that the death of the god of land was the beginning of the was the end of dream walking as the mages had known it. Only a small fraction of what had been called the dream world remained. The ethereal dimension of spirits and illusions was still accessible solely by mages, elementals, and demons, but the essence of life was stripped from it. The veil between worlds, was weakened and in places tore open, unleashing the demonic denizens of shattered heaven, the Devourer of Souls. It's explaining us how the Devourer of Souls came into existence, and right here. It was if the entirety of the heretic kingdoms began colliding with the hell dimensions. The sages named this new place between worlds Shadow, a realm of echoes and nightmare amateur world of the Republic, inestimably more dangerous. Right, Shadow, Emperor. Okay. Alright, nothing that could possibly help us with the puzzle. And it's already extremely late, so as I said, I would have finished the stream some time ago, but I wanted to do a 100%, I will do a 100% playthrough, so this will be a 100% playthrough on extreme difficulty, so I wanted to read all of that. We've read them all in 10 minutes, so that's great. Just so we explore every inch of this game, all that this game has to offer. Great. Incredible. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. Sorry for my absence during these 6 days. I will take care. I will upload all of the videos to YouTube just so I don't get confused. because I I wrongly named one of the bots analysis day number 10 again, and it was actually number 11. Today's number 12. I believe this game is extremely long. We will have a long. It will take a lot of time to finish this one and to analyze it. But well, we will eventually be able to take care of it and to finish this and analyze this gem. But I can tell you that because of the length, because of the quality, because of everything, this game is incredible. This game is incredible. But well, let's wait for the final analysis. The final analysis for this one will be long, that's for sure. It's been my pleasure. See you all on Monday. I will be here. I will be here next week. I won't be absent. I've already figured out what to do, and as you can see there, everything has been controlled absolutely. So great. You may be thinking that that's a lot. No, it's not a lot because of how much my fans are spinning. They're actually extremely low. They are at 50%. I could increase it to 70 and it would go down a lot. It's been my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. See you all on Monday. Sorry again for the absence. My apologies. But it felt good to kill all of these forests after that trick that we had at the beginning of the stream. It was extremely confusing. We had a great Nintendo Direct. Remember, Actorizer, Castlevania Advance Collection. That one is a shame, but well, it's a great game. It's a great compilation. Chocobo Racing GP, Bayonetta 3, Metroid Dread, a new trailer. Nintendo is at the top of their game. It's at the top of their game. Right now, they are at the top of their game. They are at maximum efficiency. Incredible what Nintendo is doing, and I cannot believe that Sony added mandatory online mode for Gran Turismo 7. That's stupid. They had to pull it back for Gran Turismo Sport after patch 1 point something. I don't know. And well, making Uncharted multi-platform a shame, an absolute shame. So well, right now 2021 September. We're in the 9th generation, the dawn of the 9th generation of gaming consoles, and clearly Nintendo has the head start by a long shot. I'm sorry. I can count and name up to 40 exclusive Nintendo games on Nintendo Switch, and I can only count, including backwards compatibility with the PS4, no more than 20 PlayStation exclusives. I mean, Western, more or less AAA, AA. I would even count Alienation and Matterfall that I love so much. As well as Nano Assault Neo X, even though I play Nano Assault X on 3DS, that doesn't matter. That game needs to be played on every platform. That's a legendary game. Nano Assault X, Nano Assault Neo X, those are legendary games. But well, I would say the score is 50 to 20. 50 to 20. That's the score. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask. Feel free to, I don't know. Yeah. First ask and then tell me that I am a fanboy. But well, the score is 50 to 20, sadly. Microsoft 0, of course. 50 Nintendo, 20 Sony, 0 Microsoft. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. Sorry for that, but well, I had to say it. See you all on Monday. Have a great weekend of gaming.